I was going to get $213,000. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And I kept checking my bank, checking my bank, checking my bank.
Cryptocurrency.
My best friend's fiance, he's big into crypto. I mean, he made a good mill doing it.
Wow. What about that for an entrepreneur? As a small business owner, should we be figuring out how we can take payment through Bitcoin or Doge or whatever the
Hmm.
cryptocurrency is? Or, is this something that is a flash in the pan and actually it's just a digital asset to keep that's going to gain enormous value and you just got to pick the right moment before you sell it. So, do you think that AI could potentially help coach you, for example, in how to use cryptocurrency
Absolutely.
and what to invest?
In 2013, when XRP came to the scene, it was sitting at 13 cents, right?
Yeah,
Um, I bought in with a couple other friends. I put $5,000 in. My other friends put about 15,000 in. True story. This is before crypto was kind of even known about. We saw it go from 13 to $2.11. I remember like it was yesterday.
nice.
And we were like, sell, sell, sell. Like, holy shit. If I could do that, I wonder what it can do here.
I don't know a lot about cryptocurrency. I only know sort of what I see,
Hmm.
online and what I've read. But um, I do wonder. Seems like there's been a big shift that Bitcoin was obviously the first crypto that came out. It was supposed to be this global currency that offered potentially a lot of privacy in transactions. You're from the banking world, but
Hmm.
from the first outset, there would be no third party, entering the information in a ledger, and it would provide a lot of
Hmm.
privacy for transactions and ease of use and so on. But there seems to have then been a shift in the fact that it seems like the transactions aren't that reliable. And B, it seems like it's become more of a digital asset that gains value
Hmm.
to be bought and sold. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the deal with it is like every technology, right? It starts out as you try to create something to fix an issue that you have, right?
Hmm.
And then you fix that issue with that software or that technology, and then you're like, holy shit, if I could do that, I wonder what it can do here.
Yeah,
And I think that's where it spanned about in 2013 when XRP came to the scene. It was sitting at 13 cents, right?
yeah.
Um, I bought in with a couple other friends. I put $5,000 in. My other friends put about 15,000 in. True story. This is before crypto was kind of even known about, right?
Yeah.
And I remember we had to wire our money to a Scandinavian bank, and when you wire it, it's gone. Like
Yeah.
you don't know where the hell it's at. And then the Scandinavian bank had to wire it to another bank.
Yeah.
So it was a dual transition. That's even before it got to the system. So you're and even the system, you remember the old computers, the beta computers where it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
even the systems were beta driven, like kind of old frame beta driven. So when we actually put it in there, it's like it's putting all this stuff over the screen. I mean, and you really don't even know what the hell it is really. We saw it go from 13 to $2.11. I remember like it was yesterday.
Nice.
And we were like, sell, sell, sell. And obviously, that's the issue with, the cryptocurrency is when you want to sell,
Hmm.
hope to God you can sell and they let you sell because nobody's controlling it, right?
Yeah.
So I remember we put in our thing to sell, and it came back as I was going to get $213,000. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And I kept checking my bank, checking my bank, checking my bank. No money. This was like
Oh man.
30 days.
Were you stressed?
Oh, I mean, stressed in a way, not really stressed. Like, I knew I could have lost the money,
Yeah.
but not stressed in a way like, oh my God, I've lost 213. I was like, holy shit, $213,000 is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And then one day I checked my bank account and I called all my buddies, and my one buddy made like $1.2 million because he put in like $15,000. You asshole, by the way. And he was telling me all along to put it in, put it in.
Yeah,
And yeah, it was funny. But crypto has gotten to the point where it's more scammers have gotten on it so bad now
yeah,
that you never know what's real and what's not real out there. And then the coin situation, my God, like the Hakatu girl,
yeah,
she's made a coin, right? So
yeah,
it's like if I get famous, I'm gonna make a Jimmy Jam, don't give a damn coin,
yeah,
throw it out there in the public, give people put some money on it. And if I want to take that coin and run off or take that money and run off,
yeah.
I can do it. And it's not illegal. It's
Right.
crazy.
Yeah,
But
I can't imagine going into a store and saying, can I do you accept Jimmy Jam, don't give a damn coins?
the crazy thing is though, is I invest in crypto still,
Yeah.
dabble in it. I have a crypto.com credit card.
Okay.
It's a debit card.
How's
And
that work?
so I can literally go onto my website right now and download $500 to my credit card
Okay.
and go in and use it at the gas station, store, everything.
Right.
Just like a normal credit card. And
S-
that's where it's evolving to.
So can you use that, with a small business owner? Is that something that
Absolutely.
entrepreneurs should be, looking at? And is it easy to be able to accept that kind of payment?
Yeah, it's actually driven by Visa, MasterCard.
Okay.
Actually, they're the ones that produce this card because XRP and some of these crypto, well, XRP, I think right now is the only one that's actually centralized, that's actually controlled.
Okay.
And all the things that are going around saying it's the government that's buying all the XRP because they want to take it away or whatever.
Yeah,
But
I think
who
that
knows?
there are a lot of conspiracy theories around
Yeah,
crypto as well. I mean, um, you know, Mr. Ver, I think his name is VER, I can't recall his first name. But isn't he facing 109 years in prison and they're extraditing him?
that's the problem. Yeah,
And he was involved in promoting Bitcoin and I think getting Bitcoin off the ground as a global currency, and then is saying that the government is going after him and he's looking at being extradited and going to prison for 109 years. So
yeah,
that's creating a lot of fear around cryptocurrency. But at our level, as like just regular people, I mean, that guy's a multimillionaire, but for us as regular people and regular business owners in the US, like I have a friend, she invested a large part of her life savings. She's older in cryptocurrency. She put it on a digital wallet and she cannot for the life of her remember the password to the digital wallet. So she knows that she has this crypto that's there, that has gained in value. But as of right now, she has no way of accessing it or really
yeah. I
using
mean,
it.
that's the crazy part because it got 14 stages, and you got your key is what 97 97
Yeah,
letters long. Who the hell can remember that?
right.
Not me.
So what
That's just,
happens then? It's just lost in cyberspace? Like
yeah,
what?
yeah. It's kind of
Yeah,
like
that's
it's
scary.
kind of like you took your money and put it in the bank and forgot what bank you put it in.
Well, that's the thing is that
I
people
mean,
consider,
that's
I mean, that it's safer in a bank. I don't know. It's there's a lot of risk it seems involved to me, just as a sort of regular bystander.
yeah. I mean, the good thing about small business owner, and this is coming about, and this is what's going on with XRP. And a lot of people don't really know the reason XRP is so valuable is because it is actually a true technology that can be used, that is going to be used, that is kind of being used now. Is called Swift.
Yeah,
And Swift is when they exchange money from bank to bank, right?
right.
And I don't know if you know this or not, or people that are watching this don't know this, but being in the bank for 18 years, if you told me to wire money to another organization, you know that money's not there for a couple days, even though I tell you it's there.
Wow, I
We're
didn't know that.
guaranteeing that, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
So when
So,
you have to give the, bank identifier code and the Swift code and everything, if you're making a transaction abroad, the bank is telling you that the money's there, but physically it's not actually there yet. So
no,
how does that
because
work?
there has to be a certain amount of time exchange between that
Right.
for it to happen. But that's the great thing about XRP, and the reason people are so excited about this as far as banking institutions is because you can eliminate a lot of fraud and a lot of situations because I push a button and say $10,000 going to your bank account, it goes right to the bank account.
Okay.
So there's no interlag. And that's where, like any kind of businesses that are using interlagging softwares or stuff, that interlag or that time frame in between the two transactions trying to connect,
Yeah.
that's where fraud takes place, right?
Yeah.
Just like
So that's
anything.
interesting. So in fact, where like Bitcoin was launched originally as almost a way to um, not need a third party institution and for the transaction to be just between two end users and very private. In fact, it seems like what you're saying is the best way is to get a bank involved in that transaction, but it's making the whole process smoother. Is
Well,
that how
well,
I'm
the
understanding
the
it?
bank is using the technology.
Okay,
It's the technology behind it.
I see.
So yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, it's so overwhelming. But I mean, people that are investing in it, it's like investing in anything. It's like investing into a stock, right? You invest
Yeah,
into a small stock. You don't know if it's good or bad or whatnot unless you really dig down. So, like I tell everybody, it's gonna that see me investing in or hear my story or whatnot. Do your homework. Really understand what that technology is being used for, because that's the key.
yeah.
I mean, who knows?
I mean, we see a lot of business owners that we talk to every week, and they're always very cognizant of how do I invest the money from the business. A lot of them will do it in commercial real estate, for example, that's going to gain value over time, and they have the business, but then they have the commercial real estate that's associated to that. What about an entrepreneur that's thinking, I'd like to invest some of this money in crypto? What and how would I navigate that? And is that a good idea right now?
I mean, that's a great question because what Blackstone just invested $370 million into XRP,
Really?
something crazy like that. Yeah. So that just tells you, hey, either they're trying to buy up the competition or buy up for a reason,
Yeah.
or it's a technology that they see coming
Hmm.
that they're going to be utilizing for something. Who knows?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot going on with that. We hope that you enjoyed this take.
If you see the Jimmy Jam coin, don't give a damn coin, guys. Invest in it. I promise you it's going to be a hell of a coin. I promise you. We're going to start at 2 cents, maybe go up to $2. I don't know, depending on the technology. But guys,
Excellent.
appreciate you watching again.
Thank. What do you think about cryptocurrency? You know that there's a lot right now on the internet about that. Have you
Mhm.
ever thought about investing in crypto?
I do have investments in crypto. My best friend's fiance, he's big into crypto. I mean, he made a good mill doing it.
Wow.
Yeah, he's great with it. So basically, I just wait to hear from him. He's like, do this, do that, and I'm like, all right, great, whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't, and honestly, like it is fascinating, but I think having so much on my plate, I really just don't even have time to learn it. Is that something that I do want to learn in the future? Absolutely. I think that is going to be the next revelation in the finance world.
So, do you think that AI could potentially help coach you, for example, in how to use cryptocurrency? And,
Absolutely.
and thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back with another installment next week.
Have a great day.